Ashima from Manavrishna International University. I am going to tell about my topic on celiac disease. I have prepared biscuits using two flours, water chestnut flour and ragi flour. So let me tell you first about celiac disease. Celiac disease is a chronic disorder affected due to immune in which there is a permanent intolerance of dietary gluten protein that is genetically suspected in patients. It occurs due to the absence of transglutamase enzyme in the individual's body. Inflammation in the intestines leads to malabsorption of several important nutrients such as calcium, iron, folic acid, and fat-soluble vitamins. Studies have also shown that celiac disease is a common disorder which affects 1 in 200 of the general population, especially affecting the adulthood period. There are many products which are gluten-free available in the market. So some of them are corn, rice, sorghum, oats, millet, teff, buckwheat, quinoa, water chestnut, ragi, corn flour, etc. So I'm focusing on water chestnut and ragi. Water chestnuts are basically known as Trapanatans, commonly known as Singhara in India, belonging to the family Trapaceae. It is a free-floating plant which grows in shallow fields, ponds, or swampy land. The water chestnut are native to Asia, Europe, and Africa. Water chestnuts have many therapeutic properties such as cough, jaundice, measles, summer heat, stomach problem, diarrhea, dysentery, swelling, bronchitis, antiviral, anti-cancer, antioxidant properties, and other genital infections. Also prevents wrinkles, protects us from UV rays, and and helps to cure weakness. Focusing on ragi. Ragi is a popular ancient millet found in India. It is the foremost food crop of the rural population, especially in South India. It is an annual herbaceous plant widely grown as a cereal crop in the arid and semi-arid areas in Africa and Asia. Ragi also contains fiber, which gives a feeling of fullness and lowers the rate of digestion. This supports the process of weight loss. The leaf juice has been given to women in childbirth, and the plant is supported to be diaphoretic, diuretic, and vermifuge. The seed coat of the millet is an edible component of the kernel and is a rich source of phytochemicals such as dietary fibers and polyphenols. These ranges from 0.2 to 3%. It is now established that phytates, polyphenols, and tannins can contribute to antioxidant activity of the millet foods, which is an important factor in health, aging, and metabolic diseases. So the objective of my study is to develop gluten-free biscuits using water chestnut flour and ragi flour. I assessed the nutritional composition in terms of total fats, calcium, iron, and gluten content. This is the procedure what I used. I weighed the ingredients as per the recipe, and then all the ingredients were mixed together. The dough was kneaded using the milk. The dough was then kept on rest for 15 minutes, and then rolled into thin sheets, cut into molds. Firstly, I weighed the ingredients as per the recipe, mixed all the ingredients, knead the dough using milk, and kept it for 15 minutes. Then I rolled the dough into thin sheets, cut them into molds, cut them using molds, place them on a baking tray, and the baking tray at 180 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes. They were taken out and let it to cool, packaged, labeled, and stored. So, showing you my results of the sensory evaluation. These were the results on 5 parameters: appearance, texture, odor, flavor, and overall acceptability. So my sample E was most acceptable as the taste buds of the panels. I took 30 trained and untrained panels for the sensory evaluation. 10 were trained and 20 were untrained. So the nutritional composition, moving forward, nutritional composition of my study, the E product, which was the most acceptable one, was made up of 25% ragi flour and 75% water chestnut flour. There were 5 samples prepared. Let me tell you, sample A was water chestnut flour, which was completely 100% water chestnut. Sample B was ragi flour, 100% ragi flour was used. Sample C was 50% ragi and 50% water chestnut. Sample D was 75% ragi and 25% water chestnut. E sample was 25% ragi and 75% water chestnut. And E sample was the most accepted product. Moving forward, so I found gluten content in my study in my biscuits. So I have also seen that there are many studies available which have proved in that the kitchen this can be due to cross contamination of gluten. So there are many studies which are available and have proved kitchen utensils for the preparation of gluten-free products. Gluten contamination is not a myth. In industrial food products, studies showed a combination of prevalence of 13.2%, and in non-industrial food products, such studies showed a combination of prevalence 41.5% in industrial ones. So as expected, industrial products labeled as gluten-free showed a lower percentage of gluten contamination than non-industrialized products. In a different pilot study performed in India among products made from naturally gluten-free grains, 35.9% of the flour samples and 85% of the oat samples were contaminated with gluten. In case of flours, unbranded samples collected from the market and directly from local mills showed gluten content above codex level of above the codex safety levels. The codex safety level is given by FSSAI, which is 20 to 400 milligrams per kg. It is therefore advised that the raw materials should be tested before preparation of any gluten-free product, and utmost precaution should be taken while using it. So this is the graphical representation of my sensory evaluation. So coming down to summary and conclusion, the above study imposes the development of new gluten-free biscuits to cater to the ones diagnosed with celiac disease. It is a technological challenge and in an extensive area of development of gluten-free products, as the demand for these products is increasing worldwide with the increase in the number of patients. The sensory studies carried out with the biscuits has shown that the biscuits prepared with 75% water chestnut flour and 25% ragi flour are most acceptable. Both ragi and water chestnut flours are rich sources of calcium, iron, and fat. Hence, utilization of flours will help improve the nutritional status of the consumer. It can be noted that the gluten content present in the most acceptable is within the limits defined as per the codex safety level. Sample E, the most acceptable product, contains 31.8 grams of fat, 3.1 milligrams of iron, 5.7 milligrams of calcium, and consumption calcium and 1.9 gram of gluten. These biscuits are therefore safe for the consumption of celiac disease and are a great source of essential micronutrients such as iron and calcium. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Very good presentation. All the best for your new product, nutrition biscuit. Definitely this product should come out of the market should come. It has to useful for the normal people.
நீங்க பார்த்துட்டு இருக்க இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்துச்சுன்னா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க. மறக்காம பக்கத்துல இருக்க பெல் பட்டனையும் பிரஸ் பண்ணுங்க. அப்பதான் நாங்க போடுற வீடியோவோட அப்டேட் எல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு நோட்டிபிகேஷனா வரும்.